Hey guys, I'm Gamer back here from the video, guys. I made a video about this earlier, and I didn't think we were actually going to get the Mutt-head ratings and all that kind of stuff today, but we did. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and get right into it, guys. The best budget squad to build day one of Madden 21. So first off, we're going to do the same thing we did in that video. I'm probably going to end up privating that video just because that video is now kind of useless. Well, not useless, but it's the same principles we're going to use in this video. So first off, we're going to go ahead and go with halfback, and we're going to look towards speed. Now, once you go ahead and go to speed, we're going to go ahead and do the filter here. And we're going to go ahead and go to descend, which is actually exactly what we want. So the fastest running back in the game, of course, is a team builder. But we're not going to look at that. We're going to look for the silver cards because a lot of these silver cards can be very, very useful and very nice. Looks like the best guy we have here is going to be the silver Muhammad. Next best option we have. Actually, let me go ahead. I almost forgot. Put the still to silver. Still here to silver. All right, so we have a 85 speed, 84 speed. Okay, so a couple 84 speeds. I'm going to go ahead here and go with Muhammad as my budget running back. Now, he's a little bit higher up in overall 68, but that's not bad, especially day one. You can definitely get that guy. All right, so same concept I did before. I'm going to go ahead and go wide receivers. First wide receiver, speed. Speed kills, right? And Rico Gabbard is going to be my guy to go with for that speed, right? Speed, number one. Number two for wide receivers, I'm going to go ahead and go with run block. That's my second ability I'm going to go ahead and go for. Again, wide receivers here. And let's go ahead now and go to descend, run block. And the best run blocking receiver is actually Jake Kumaro. So Jake Kumaro, let's go ahead and do that real fast. And bam, now we have a good speedster. We have a good run blocker. And my third guy I like to go for is catching. I like to have the ability to have a guy who has good catching. Again, I do go ahead and choose based on speed too. When it comes to catching, I'm still focusing on speed, but of course, I'm focusing on the catching ability. So, for example, he has 79, 79, 81, and going down here, let's see how much different it is. Okay, so it's a +1 difference. I'm going with the +2 speed in homes. So, if it's a +1, I'm going +2 on the speed on homes. And did I spell his name wrong? How do you spell his name? I thought his name was Holmes. Yeah, Hollins, not Holmes. Hollins. Okay. I am just completely out of it, guys. There's a lot of content coming out from this channel, so that's why I'm probably a little bit out of it. But anyway, though, we have our quarterbacks here, and let's go ahead, and I'm going to go with speed for my quarterback. That's what I'm going to work on. Actually, no, not speed. I'm going to go on short throw accuracy. Short throw accuracy. I can speak. All right, so short throw accuracy. Go ahead and go to descend here, and let's take a look at the quarterbacks we have. Now, I do care about speed a little bit. I care about the speed of it being, the guy being a, somewhat decent. So 71 speed isn't the worst. If I'm going to only get 71 speed, I'm not mad. 72 speed on this man right here. 76 speed. So it's a little bit worse when it comes to throw accuracy, but Joshua Dobbs is going to give us the ability to move around and, finesse down the field. So I do like that. That's why I'm going to go ahead and go with that player right there. Now, for my tackles, I like to have it like a sandwich. My offensive tackles have good pass block. My guards have good run block. And my center has good run block. So for this, guys, I'm going to go ahead and go with the best pass blocking offensive line I can get. So first off, we have Brent here, who is the best left tackle when it comes to this pass block. Now, right tackle wise, I'm going to go ahead and go with Tyler Mars. So just like that, bam, got those two positions done. For my guards, I'm going to go ahead and now go with run block. So change it up a little bit, not actually pass block, but this time run block. Let's go ahead and change this out. Run block, and then let me go ahead and go to filter. I'm about to set this to descend. And bam. Okay, so my best run blocking guards are going to be Joshua Andrews and Sean Harlow. So Joshua, not with that, with H. There we go. And what's the second guy's name? Sean. Okay, so Sean's going to be our second best. And then for center, I like to go with the best awareness center, but in this perspective, I'd probably just go ahead and go with the best run blocker, and that's going to be Mason Cole. So Mason Cole is going to be our best run blocking option. Go ahead and put him in there right there. So for tight ends, I'm going to keep my first tight end as this exact category, the best run blocking tight end in Madden as a silver. Let's go ahead and go with Chris here. So Chris, my man, got, what's it called? He has 67 run block, which is not bad at all. Definitely a monster when it comes to run block. And let's go ahead now. My second tight end is going to be more of a guy down the field here. And it's going to be probably a more speedster. So let's go ahead and go with speed here. And let's go ahead and go with, what's it called? Descend, not name, so I'm a bad. Speed, descend. And let's go ahead and go with my man Albert here. Very, very nice. Not a bad option, Albert. Okay, so on my third and final tight end, it's going to go ahead and be the best catching tight end possible. I just want someone on 4th and 1 that I can check it down to, and he's going to have my back to be able to catch the ball. So let's go ahead and go descend on catching, and let's go ahead and go with Nick O'Leary. So let's go ahead and go with him. Now, the reason why, guys, I'm not going with gold cards, because I don't get a comment saying, why don't you go with any golds? Golds, day one, are very expensive, and I wanted to go ahead and make a butter squad that I know for a fact is going to be very inexpensive to get, and it's a good starting squad to have day one. So for free safeties, I like the ability for my free safeties to have zone coverage. My free safety is going to go ahead and have the best zone I can get for, you know, the limited amount of coins I'm going to have. So my choice here is based on zone and speed. So 82 speed right here, but it is a -2. So you kind of have to, you know, think about personally. I'm going to go with Deshaun Elliott here, though, because he has good man and he has good zone for that price tag. So I'm just going to go ahead and go with him. Now, for my strong safety, I'm actually worried about zone and hit power, though. This time, I'm actually looking at zone and hit power because a lot of times strong safeties, you guys line up in the box, and they are going to be hitting the running back, hitting whoever they go against. So always good idea to have good hit power. Now, it looks like we have 77 here, 75 here, but this has +2 zone. So I'm going to go ahead and go with Marcel Harris here. Cornerbacks, same concept, except I'm going with speed. I care about speed for cornerbacks. So let's go ahead and go to zone coverage here. And let's go ahead and go to speed. That's going to be what I'm going to go ahead and go for. Descend here, and let's go ahead and go to bam. All right, so the fastest cornerbacks are going to be Keeson, Crossan, and let's go ahead and see. 52 zone. Okay, so we're going to get really bad when it comes to zone. That's why I'm going to go ahead and try to figure out a guy who has decent speed and actually a decent coverage ability. And day one, though, you're not going to be going against anyone who has really great speed. That's just a fact. Like, as you saw, 88 was the top speed, right? And his run routing, his ability to run routes is not going to be that great. So that's just definitely a thing to look at. Okay. And okay, so they all have decently the same. So I'm going to go ahead and go with my man Kellon here. Keon Cross in there. Okay. Number 2, I'm just going to go right down the list here. And again, I just want speed. Early on, you know, you're not going to be playing people with good route running. And that's just a fact. So I don't care about having the craziest when it comes to... Actually, wait. Are these players NAT? No, they can't be. All right, so I don't care about having the abilities to... I don't care about worrying about that kind of stuff. All right, so now we're going to talk about linebackers. Now, how I like to do this is I like speed at linebacker. Isn't that a crazy concept? Now, especially my left and right end. Now, I know people want 3-4s, 4-3s. They change them up. Personally speaking, if you're running a buzzer squad day one, worrying about speed. You're worrying about speed a lot. especially because of the fact that you're going to try to make sure you can get tackles, make sure you don't give up big plays. And how do you give up big plays? Having speed. Speed kills early on. Running against a lot of people with probably lower speed players. So always good to have speed. Now, for your middle linebacker, I have two different concepts here. First off, speed, and you have to choose who you're using. Are you using your middle linebacker or are you using your strong safety? Depending on who you're using, worry about speed. So if you're using your strong safety, go ahead and put more speed toward your strong safety than your middle linebacker. Using middle linebacker, more speed toward your middle linebacker. All right, so the guy I'm going to go ahead and go with here, though, 4 is going to be Noah Dawkins. He is our fastest middle linebacker we have available here. And my second guy, I'm not focused on speed. I know this might be a crazy concept. I'm focused on zone coverage. I want to have a good middle linebacker or decent middle linebacker who can actually run around and actually cover something. So I'm going to go ahead and here, I'm going to go with probably Joel here. Joel was probably my one we go with there. For defensive lineman, left end, right end, whatever, I'm going to go ahead and go with my speed here. And of course, like I talked about before, guys, is I like having the fastest play as possible, especially when you have guys on the outside. And actually, I didn't mean to select D tackle, not D tackle. I don't care about speed for my D tackle. I care about speed for anything else. But when you have stretch plays, pitch plays, you want someone fast out there. And especially if you have a pretty bad squad, you know, because you're running a budget squad and you just want to save up coins, you want to have the fastest guys possible out there. So we have Bell right here. And if my right end, I'm going to go with Julian. Bam. Now, for my D tackle, I like to have the ability to have the best block shed possible at my defensive tackle. And again, the reason why is because I want to go ahead and make sure I can actually get in the backfield, disrupt the play, and do something good here. So let's go ahead and go to descent on block shed. And let's go ahead and go with Mike Purcell. And we have Saunders. Bam. Guys, that is my budget squad day 1 of Madden 21. Guys, if you did enjoy this video, make sure you go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. Only thing else I could suggest doing is maybe looking for a my running backs, how I would have to set them up is a good catching back, running back, or speed back, and a trucking back for short yard situations. But guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Real fast, actually, you have 2 videos on the screen. Subscribe button in the middle. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and check out the videos on the screen. Peace out, guys.